When a student logs into the study program, they see their weekly tasks. These are designed to give practice and revision for the student at the level that is suitable for them. These weekly tasks are reset every Sunday night at midnight according to the student profile which is set up for them when they first join My Own Tutor. This means that each student is working at the level which is suitable for them and at the pace which is right for them. As they do their work, as well as giving invaluable practice and revision, the study program will also identify diagnostically which topics they need to concentrate on to improve their grades. All the work which they do is captured in the reports area, which allows parents and tuition staff to see where the student needs help. You will notice that we have exercises in many other subjects apart from Maths and English. Maths and English are the main focus of the study program, with exercises, lessons and support from the free phone teacher line 6 days a week. But we also provide exercises to do in most of the other subjects taught at school from Year 1 to Year 11, to provide practice and revision and testing in these subjects. You will also notice that we use colour to make it easy to see at a glance where a student is doing well and where they need help. It's a traffic light system, with green showing there's nothing to worry about, yellow indicating that there are some areas needing attention, and red showing that there are quite a few areas needing help. We show the average percentage scored in all exercises in each subject. When you click on a subject, in this example, mathematics, you are then taken to a screen which shows at topic level how the student is doing. We use the same traffic light colours to give at-a-glance insight to how the student is doing at topic level, drawing immediate attention to those topics which need extra help and effort. We show maximum scores achieved, average and last score, as well as the total time spent in each topic. This information is available to parents and carers, as well as to our teachers on the teacher line, and, if you attend one of the My Own Tutor tuition centres, to the tuition staff in the centre, so that they can give one-to-one help in those topics indicated. It is important to also identify whether progress is being made in a topic which has been troublesome. By clicking on a topic, we can see whether there is improvement in that topic, and if not, to look closer into that topic to see why. The progress chart for each topic shows clearly when a student is making progress and when they are not. Again, this information is available to parents and carers as well as to tuition staff.
We can also look into the individual attempts and see exactly how the student did on a question-by-question basis. Here we're looking at someone who scored 0%, so we'd like to see what lies behind that. So we click on the red line that represents that 0% and then look at the details. And we see that actually they didn't even look at 19 of the questions. There might be a perfectly good reason for that, but that does explain why that score was achieved. If we click on the yellow bar, a previous attempt, we can look at, on a question-by-question basis, how the student did, what sort of questions they were getting right and which ones they were getting wrong, which again helps to identify where the student needs help, either from looking at the lessons, consulting the teacher line, or again, if they are attending one of our tuition centres, getting one-to-one assistance from the tutors in the centre.
In the practice exercise area, the student can choose to look at areas that they might want to be working on. For example, they might have a history test next week and want to do some work on testing themselves on the tutors. Or it might be that they had a lesson for the first time in Pythagoras today in maths and want to go and watch a lesson on that because they didn't properly understand it when they were in school. Or it might be that if they are attending a tuition centre or if they've spoken to one of our teachers on the teacher line, it may be that they've been recommended to do another exercise in a topic that they've been struggling with. So this area of the practice exercise area is work done in addition to the weekly tasks to work on those areas that maybe something is coming up at school or to do some remedial work on areas that we've identified in the reports. In the list of topics in the practice exercise area for a subject, you will notice that there is either a grey background with a white arrow, meaning that the student hasn't done any work on that topic before, or that there is a colour with a score, which comes from the reports area showing what the average score in that topic is that they've done, and the colour coding again comes from the same as the reports. Here the student can choose to do an exercise in the topic, or to watch a lesson. When they choose an exercise, they can also choose to play a game alongside that exercise. They can only play a game whilst doing work, and this is encouraging them to do more work because it keeps the interest longer. There are all sorts of games to suit different tastes, and if a game isn't required, you just play Quickfire, which is no game at all, just the questions. When the student first starts with My Own Tutor, most of the games will be locked. The way to get games unlocked is to do more work. By doing work, they earn credits, which enable them to open up new games to play. The way that it works is that between questions that they're answering, they get a slice of the game to play that they chose at the beginning of the exercise. If they get a question wrong, they still get the game to play. This system isn't a reward system, it's there to keep the interest for longer. So even if a student is struggling a little, they're not going to be discouraged by not having the game to play. And when they get something wrong, they can always have a chance to retry or to be told the answer. They can stop doing the exercise halfway through and it will be saved, if they choose, for them to continue at another time. And at the end of the exercise, all of the information about that attempt is shown at the end, with an opportunity to retake if so desired. In addition to the exercises, which are on single topics within subjects, we have end-of-year tests, which are tests of the end of each year content of the national curriculum. Students can do these as frequently as they wish, and when they get a pass mark, which for us is 55%, they get sent a certificate to show the achievement that they've made. They can take assessments more than once to improve their grades, and when they improve their grades they'll get a different certificate. In Key Stage 4, there are more assessments available in the form of practice papers in various subjects. Lessons can be accessed either by searching for them using a search phrase, or by going to the Key Stage level and then finding the topic that way. Here's a brief example to show how the lessons look. When you add or subtract by 9 or 11, notice that they are 1 different from 10. So if we're adding 9 to something, it's like adding 10 to get 33, and then taking 1 off, because 9 is 1 less than 10, to get 32 as the answer. Or if we take 9 from a number, that's like taking 10 away and adding 1 back on afterwards, because 9 is 1 less than the 10 taken away. Over the last 8 years, My Own Tutor has helped thousands of students gain confidence and competence in maths and English. We provide a complete learning support service for students from Year 1 to Year 11. This includes a study program which follows the national curriculum. We provide exercises and lessons in maths and English which are available 24/7. We also provide exercises in most of the other subjects studied at school up to GCSE to provide practice and testing facilities for students. We have a free phone teacher line which students can call after school hours on weekdays and on Saturday mornings to get help with their homework in maths and English. Very importantly, we provide up-to-the-minute reports which tell you exactly how your children are doing at a topic level, what progress they're making, and where they still need help. We also send out emails once a week which give a summary report of the work that they did last week. In some areas we also have tuition centres where the children can attend and get one-to-one targeted tuition on those topics where we've identified that they need extra help and complete learning support.